Hello student, all of you are most welcome on my channel. In this video, I will be talking about chapter number 5 of class 11 CBSE biology, that is Morphology of flowering plant. In my previous video, I have discussed about uh, root, stem, leaves, inflorescence, uh, different parts of flower, calyx, corolla, and rostrum, ganoecium. And in this video, I will be discussing about presentation. I will be discussing about fruit. I will be discussing about seed and how to describe a family in semi-technical language. And I also will be discussing about some important families which are there in the syllabus, like family Fabaceae, family Solanaceae, and family Liliaceae. If you have not subscribed my channel, subscribe it to get latest videos related with class 11 and class 12 biology. If you are a student of any CBSE school studying in class 11 and you are preparing for your school examination as well as NEET examination, so this video is for you. So here in this video, I will be talking about presentation. That is what is placentation. First, I will be discussing about what is placentation. It is the arrangement of ovules and the placenta within the ovary. These are the ovules. This is placenta, and this O part is what whole ovary. So, what is the arrangement of these ovules? Placenta. These are lining. These are nothing. These are placenta. So how ovules are arranged along with placenta within the ovary, that is called placentation. There are different types of placentation. First one is marginal, like this is at the margin, that's why it is called marginal. Axial, it is forming axis, so like this is connected with periphery and center. So axial presentation. Then parietal, these are present at the periphery, so that is called parietal presentation. And then there is a free central, the ovules are present in the center, they are not connected with the margin, so they are called free central. And then there is a basal, here the ovules are connected with the base of the placenta, that is called basal presentation. So let us discuss all these things one by one. First, we'll be discussing about so first one, marginal presentation. That is marginal presentation. The best example of marginal presentation is this sweet pea. Here, these are the ovule, these are the ventral surface, these are placental. These are the what? Placentals. These are placental line with which these ovules are connected. So here the placenta forms a ridge along the ventral structure. This is a ventral structure, a ventral surface. There is a what? They form one ridge. Ventral structure of the ovary, and the ovules are born on these ridge forming two rows. There is so they are forming two rows. The example of marginal presentation is P. Garden P, that is Python satyrum, that is a garden P. Next is exile presentation. Exile presentation here. Here the placenta is exile and ovules are attached to it in a multilocular ovary. This is one ovule, a locule. This is one another. So these are the multilocular ovary. These are tomato. This is one locule. This space is one locule. Locule one, locule two, locule two. Multilocular ovary. The example is China rose, tomato, and lemon. This is lemon, this is tomato. at the example, here we'll find the exile presentation. So here in exam, this will be there, okay? China, rose, tomato, and lemon squeeze. So this type of presentation, so your answer will be exile presentation. Next is parietal. Next is parietal presentation. Here, the ovules develop on the inner wall of ovary are peripheral part. This is inner wall or peripheral part. This is what peripheral part, and ovules are born are peripheral part of ovary wall. Ovary is one chamber. There is only one chamber in the ovary, but it becomes two chamber due to formation of false septum. There is a formation of false septum. Uh, Example is mustard and azimone. This is example of parietal presentation. What are the example? Mustard and azimone. They are what the example of parietal presentation. Mustard and azimone. Next is free is central. Here, ovules are born on the central axis. Here, this is the axis in the center, and they don't have any connection with the periphery. There is no any connection at the periphery. They are at the center. So here, this is called free central, and there is no septa or option. So example are dianthus and primrose. So example dianthus and primrose are the example of free central. Then there is a next presentation is basal. Here the placenta develops at the base of ovary. This is ovary. Here this is the base, and placenta is developing. This is the placenta. Placenta is developing from the base of placenta. From here, ovule is developing. So this is called presentation. And there is what single ovule is connected, single ovule is attached to this placenta. Example is sunflower and marigold. Sunflower and marigold show this type of basal presentation. So in this way, we have studied different types of presentation. Now, after fertilization, the ovules develops into seed. These ovules which are there inside the ovary, they develop into seed. These are the ovules develop into seed. And ovary matures into fruit. So this is what, and this is what ovules develops into seed. One develop into fruit. That is pericarp. Fruit one that is called pericarp. So ovary matures into fruit, and ovules develop into seed after fertilization. So now we'll be discussing about next topic, that is fruit. This is a fruit orange. We'll be discussing about fruit. What is fruit? It is a ripened ovary developed after fertilization. What is fruit? It is a ripened ovary developed after fertilization, that is fruit. It is a characteristic feature of flowering plants. So fruits are reported only in flowering plants like banana, apple, strawberry, coconut. These are fruits. Cashew. These are the fruits. So they are nothing, they are ripened already. And these fruits are present only in flowering plants, so they are the characteristic feature of the flowering plants. These are not reported in thallophytes, bryophytes, pteridophyte, and even in gymnosperm. A fruit found without fertilization of ovary is called parthenocarpic. Sometimes fruits are found without fertilization. These fruits are called parthenocarpic fruit. In mango and coconut, fruit is called a drupe. There are different types of fruits. One category of fruit is called drupe. So mango and coconut, they are drupe. They are one-seated and develop from monocarpellary superior ovary. This is mango and this is coconut. So they are what? Drupe, and they develop from the single carpel that and the ovary is what? Superior ovary. A fruit is consist of, if we do the analysis of fruits, okay, so a fruit is consist of pericarp, that is called fruit wall. It may be dry or fleshy. Thick and fleshy pericarp is differentiated into outer epicarp. So fruit wall is also known as pericarp. It may be dry or fleshy. Thick and fleshy pericarp is differentiated into outer epicarp. This is what outer epicarp, middle mesocarp, and inner endocarp. So pericarp is divided into three layers. Outermost layer is what? Epicarp. Middle one is what? Mesocarp, and inner one is called endocarp. Here, hard shell is what? Endocarp. But this one, the portion which is eatable, that is called endosperm. Then fibrous one is called mesocarp. Outer layer, that is called exocarp. So in the coconut, this is what? Exocarp, exocarp, that is called epicarp. Then this fibrous one, that is called mesocarp, and then hard shell, that is called endocarp. And that person which we eat, okay, that is known as endosperm. Sometimes it is also known as meat. In coconut, the mesocarp is fibrous. Mango pericarp is well differentiated into thin epicarp, fleshy mesocarp, and stony and hard endocarp. So here it is what? Epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. Exocarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. And here it is what? Epicarp, mesocarp, and endocarp. Now I will be discussing about seed. This is what next topic is seed. You may have seen different type of seeds. So what is seed? We'll be discussing about seed. What is seed? It is the mature ovule developed after fertilization. What is seed? This is nothing. It is what? Ovule. When these ovules mature, they develop into seed. A seed is made up of seed coat and embryo. This is a seed. This is having seed coat, and then after the seed coat, this is the embryo. So seed coat and embryo. A seed is made up of a seed coat and an embryo. Embryo is made up of radicle. This is embryo. This embryo is made up of radicle and embryonal axis and one and two cotyledon. In some there will be only one cotyledon, and that is what like wheat and maize, they will be having only one cotyledon. Whereas the dicotyledon, they will be having two cotyledons like gram and pea. So this is a diagram of dicotyledonous seed, and this is the diagram of monocotyledonous seed. So it is also having a seed coat and embryo. Here, endosperm is present in monocotyledonous seed. And if we see that this is endosperm and there is a seed coat and fruit wall is there. Okay, and then there is one proteinaceous layer that is called a neuron layer is there. This layer is differentiate between endosperm. There are two chambers. This is a endosperm, and here then there is what this embryo is there. If we see the embryo here, we can see that this is scutellum is there. This scutellum is there, and then there is a plumule and radicals, and these plumules are towards plumule side. There is one covering like tissue is there that is called coleoptile, and towards the radical there is coleorhiza. Root means rhiza, and here coleoptile means coleoptile covers plumule and coleorhiza covers radical. The outermost covering of a seed is the seed coat. This is the seed coat. So a seed coat is divided. A seed coat has two layers: outer testa and inner tegmen. This is testa and this is tegmen. One on the seed coat there is a scare called hilum. This is a hilum. Scare that is called hilum, through which the developing seeds are attached to the fruit tube. Above the hilum is a small pore called micropyle. Above the hilum there is small pore called what? Micropyle. This is a micropyle. So here this is a hilum and this is micropyle. This is cotyledon. Here there is endosperm, cotyledons. So these are different parts of a seed. In some seeds, such as castor, the endosperm is formed due to double fertilization. It is a food storing tissue. So this is the castor. Here endosperm is formed because of double fertilization. And this endosperm is what? Food storing. Endosperm is what is endosperm? It is what? Food storing tissue. In plants such as beans, gram, and pea, the seeds are non-endosperm. Seeds are non-endosperm. Endosperm is not seen in mature seed. So in mature seed there is no endosperm, so they are called non-endospermous seed. So dicotyledon, they are what? Non-endospermous seed, and monocotyledonous, they are what? Endospermous seeds. Now structure of dicotyledonous seed. Generally, monocot seeds are endospermic, but some are non-endospermic as well, like orchids. So generally, monocots are what? Endospermic, but there are some non-endospermic monocotyledon, example orchids. They are monocots, but they don't have endosperm. In cereals like maize, the seed coat is membranous and generally fused with the fruit wall. This is seed coat and this is the fruit wall. So seed coat is membranous and it is fused with a fruit wall. The endosperm is bulky and stores food. This endosperm, which is bulky and it stores food. The outer covering of endosperm separates the embryo by a protein layer called neuron layer. So the outer covering of endosperm separate the embryo by a protein layer called this is embryo. This is separated by a neuron layer. So this is endosperm. Endosperm is the that is called neuron layer separate. This is coleoptile. Then this is scutellum. Ultimately, scutellum is nothing. It is what? cotyledon. Coleoptile covers the plumule and coleorhiza protects the radicle. The embryo is small and situated in a group at one end of this spur. Here it is very small. It is present in one group of endosperm. It consists of one large and sealed set cotyledon known as scutellum. So this large, like sealed, right? Like sealed. So this is the scutellum. Scutellum is nothing. It is just like what? It is a cotyledon. Right, and have a short axis with plumule and radicle. The plumule is protected in a sheath called coleoptile. This full plumule is protected by coleoptile, and radicle is protected in a sheath. This is radicle. It is protected by a sheath. That sheath is known as coleorhiza. Now we'll be learning about how to describe a family in what semi-technical language. Um, the plant is described beginning with the habit. What is the habit? With the plant is a tree, shrub, or herb. Then we'll be discussing about vegetative characters that include roots and leaves. If there is any modification, you have to add those modifications and then floral character. So first you have to describe when you are going to describe any plant in a semi-technical description. First thing you have to describe about habit, then vegetative characters, and then floral character. After floral character, floral diagram is prepared and a floral formula is also presented. So this is what floral formula or mustard plant. This means what? Actinomorphic. This means bisexual. Key stand for calyx. So there are sepals. There are they are present in two groups. So 2 plus 2. Then corolla. C stand for corolla. That is petal. The corolla is made up of 4 petals. Here A stand for androecium. Androecium means there are there diadelphous 2 plus 4 they are there, then this G stand for gynoecium. This underscore represent this gynoecium or ovary superior. This 2 means it is bicarpally, and when it is kept within bracket, it is known syncarpus, means these ovaries are fused. Here, this is what floral formula. So on the basis of floral formula, we can write the floral diagram of the same plant here. So first of all, we have to write mother axis here, and it will be at the top when the superior. Then there is a calyx. How many calyx? Uh, it is bisexual. So endoecium and gynoecium are there in same plant, same flower. So it is bisexual. So calyx sepals 4. They are present in two groups. 1, 2, 2 outside and 2 inside. So 2 and 2 plus. Corolla, therefore 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is corolla. Then androecium 2 plus 4. Androecium means there are androecium, 6 androecium are there. So 2 outside, 1, 2 outside, then 4 inside. This 1, 2, 3, 4 inside. So 2 plus 2. This stand for gynoecium. This is gynoecium. Okay. This is what? There are 2 carpels, so 2 carpels, they are fused, so syncarpus. So this is what? So in this way, we have to describe a family in a semi-technical description. So you have to start with what? Habit, then vegetative character, then floral character, followed by floral diagram and floral formula. Now, while describing, we have used some symbols. So these symbols like PR stand for bracteate, P stand for calyx, C stand for corolla, P stand for parient, and A for androecium, G for gynoecium, G underscore superior ori, G above score, that is inferior ori. This is male symbol, this is female, and then this is what bisexual, this is actinomorphic condition, zygomorphic condition. This represent fusion and this represent adhesion. So I hope these symbols are clear to all. Now we'll be discussing about in floral formula. In floral formula, fusion is indicated by enclosing the figure within bracket and adhesion by a line drawn above the symbol of floral parts. So if there is a fusion, the fusions are indicated by using brackets and adhesion. Adhesion is represented by putting a line drawn above the symbol of the floral parts, like this is adhesion. This is what adhesion, and this is fusion. This is adhesion, and this is fusion. Floral formula also shows cohesion and adhesion within parts of floral and in between. Floral diagram gives information about the number of parts of flower, their arrangement, and their diversity. So this is a floral diagram mustard plant. It belongs to family Brassicaceae, and this is the floral formula of the mustard plant. Now I will be discussing some important families. This first family is family Fabaceae. This family was earlier called Papillonoideae, a subfamily of Leguminosae. So these are some of the other name of this family Fabaceae. It is distributed all over the world. So it is cosmopolitan in distribution. So first of all, we will be discussing about habit. Habit includes what? Tree, shrub, uh, root with root nodules. So these plant members, they have what? Root nodules. Root nodules, they are having some nitrogen fixing bacteria, that is rhizobium. Now, so this root is what? Root with root nodule. Stem, now the stem may be erect or they may be climber. Uh, Leaves alternate pinnately compound or simple. They may be simple, or some plant they will be having compound, and that will be pinnately compound, not palmately compound. They may be having leaf base, that is called pulvinate, and then the stipulate, venation, and reticulate. So we have to write only, we have to use what only technical words, no need to use what general words while describing different parts of plant. Then floral characters include inflorescence, racemose, this can be from Fabaceae. Inflorescence is racemose. Then after inflorescence, we have to write about floral part, calyx, corolla, and androecium, gynoecium, fruit. So here, inflorescence is racemose, flower is bisexual and zygomorphic calyx. There are sepals, 5 sepals, gamosepalous, imbricate, estivation. Corolla, petals 5, polypetalous, papilionaceous, consisting of posterior standard, 2 lateral wings, 2 interior ones, forming a queue. Including stamen and pistil. Waxillary estivation is there. Androecium, there is 10, they form 2 groups, diadelphous, and third is diathecous. Gynoecium ori superior, monocarpellary, uniloculars with many ovules and style is single. Fruit is legume, seed 1 to many, non-endosperm. And this is a floral diagram, and this is a floral formula. Zygomorphic, bisexual, sepal 5, gynocephalus, corolla 5. There is one standard, 2 beam, and 2 key. And Lucium is didelphous. There are in 9 fused one single. So ovaries were superior monocarpellary. And here this is the diagram. This is chlorotype. So here the floral diagram also we see that here there will be what? This is a symbol for what? Zygomorphic. So another this is zygomorphic. So bisexual, this male and female organs are there. That's why bisexual. He means calyx sepals are five, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sepals. They are fused, all of them are connected. So gynocephalus. You see stand for corolla means there are the petals. How many are there? There are five petals. One is standard. This is one standard. Then two are wings. These are two wings. Then two are jointed. That is called keel. So this is axillary estivation. Then there is a this is a ovary single monocarpellary and superior. So this is the floral diagram. Now, what is economic importance of this family? Uh, some are plant coming from this family. They provide us pulses like gram or same, move, soybean. These are Bengal gram. Some of the plant we obtain visible are like soybean, groundnut. Some plant give us indigo like indigofera. This is indigofera. Then fibers, sunheat. This is a sunheat plant. Then fooders, sesbania, trifolium. These are what fooder means plants which are grown for animals. Okay, so, this is sesbania, and second one is trifolium. Then some plants are ornamental plant. Ornamental plants are used for decoration purposes like lupine and sweet pea. And then some plants they are having medicinal value like muleti. So these are some of the economic importance of this family. Now we'll be discussing about second family, that is family Solanaceae. It is a large potato family. It is also known as potato family, Solanaceae. It is widely distributed in tropical area, subtropical area, and even in temperate zone. Temperate zone means colder climate. Now, as per vegetative character is concerned, they are most of them are herb. There may be shrub as well, and there may be small trees as well. Stem is herbaceous, rarely woody, aerial, erect, cylindrical, brown, solid, hollow, hairy, or glabrous. And in some plant, these stem is underground, like in the potato. Leaves are alternate, simple, rarely pinnately compound, X-stipulate, venation is reticulate. Now, floral character. Flowers are solitary, then axillary are cymose as in solanum. This flower may be bisexual, actinomorphic, calyx, sepal 5, united, persistent, valvate estivation, corolla, petals 5, united, valvate estivation, and Rusium stamen 5, epipetalous, they are connected with petals. Gynoecium bicarpellary, syncarpus, ovary superior, bilocular, placenta swollen with many ovules. The fruit of this family is called berry or capsule. They are capsule many and they are what endosperms. This is the floral formula, zygomorphic, bisexual, calyx sepal 5, gamo united, petals 5 united, and Rusium 5, and they are connected with petals. So epipetalous, gynoecium ovary superior. There are bicarpellary and they are fused, that is syncarpus. So this is a floral diagram. Then economic importance of this family, these plant of this family, they provide us food, some spices, medicine, fumigatory, and some of them are ornamental. The plant is provide us food like tomato, brinjal, and potato. This is brinjal, tomato, and potato. Then they provide us spices like chili. Also belongs to this family. Chili, brinjal, tomato, potato. Sin belladonna, sun, sin belladonna and ashwagandha. So belladonna and ashwagandha are two plants which provide us medicine. There are some plants which are used as fumigatory, like they are used for smoking purposes, like tobacco, and then ornamental plant like petunia. Petunia is an ornamental plant. Next family is family Liliaceae. It is also known as lily family. Lily family. Characteristic representative of monocotyledonous plants. So Fabaceae as well as Solanaceae, they belong to dicotyledonous family. And this is what from Liliaceae is from monocotyledonous family. It is also distributed worldwide. Vegetative character includes their perennial herbs with underground bones, cones, and rhizomes. These mostly basal, they alternate linear, stipulate with parallel venation. Then floral character includes inflorescence solitary and cymose, often umbellate cluster, umbrella-like, that's why umbrella. Here it is what like this, umbrella. Flowers are bisexual and actinomorphic. Here there is no differentiation of petal and sepal, so we'll be discussing about this floral character, inflorescence, solitary, and modes often undulate. Flowers is what bisexual and actinomorphic. There is a perianth instead of sepal and petal calyx. There is no differentiation between calyx and corolla. So there is a perianth. There is a perianth. So that is perianth unit is called tepal. So tepals are six, 3 plus 3. Often they are united into tube and they show wall with estivation. Androecium and stamens are 6, 3 plus 3, the outside. So here Liliaceae, so now this tepal the 6 number and ostium stamen 6, 3 plus 3, gynoecium, dicarpelvis and carpus over superior, trilocular with many organs, exact presentation. Tooth is capsular, rarely berry, and seeds are in the spermous. Floral formula, bracteate, zygomatic, bisexual, petals 3 plus 3, 3 outer, 3 inner. Androecium connected with the staple, so variant, so they are also 3 plus 3. Gynoecium is what 3 at tricarpelvis in carpus over. This is inflorescence, this is a flower, this is a floral diagram, this is a floral formula. Then economic importance of this family, ornamental plant like tulip and gloriosa. These are tulip and gloriosa, they belong to this family Liliaceae. Then aloe vera is having some medicinal value. This is aloe vera, generally known as aloe vera. Then vegetable like asparagus, this is asparagus, and then Colchicine, Colchium autumnal, this is a plant. So these are the colchicines isolated. So thank you very much. In this way, I have completed these chapters. Okay, if you have not subscribed my channel till now, subscribe it to get latest videos related with class 11, 10, 12 biology.